We have the Boppa Files. Mark Harley has given me the leaked DMs. This is a Brendan Schaub trying to buy the Reddit account of a moderator at the Fighter and the Kid subreddit. So let's go through this. Schaub puts, Mark, send me your info so he can book the flight for SAC with me. I think he meant send me the info. And then he sends some info. And then Mark puts a link for the dark web boys to shut down. So someone tried doing a Discord for the Fighter and the Kid. And then Brendan put, they're already freaking out, huh? LOL. Not too many people are going to go over there, LOL. I love it. Ooh, Schaub shutting down a Discord server. His time in his day to do this, people. So then Mark puts latest communication with mod. I guess you can ban users. Jay Schaub, Brendan Schaub's brother. That's be good for sure. That's be good for sure. At least get rid of the bad ones. I assume they can go and make their own news subreddit, but it'd be a lot less people. I did a live stream of this and I already made all the jokes here, people. I don't feel like doing it again. Uh, that's be good for sure. And then Mark puts, yeah, we're all going over here now. Brendan puts, I wish you didn't say discussed with brothers. We don't want to be tied to it in any facet, dude. He uses the Shabanese in real life. It's hilarious. That's why I had you make a fake email. Now we can go and say, Brendan, hit me up, which is technically true. Tough fucking look. Mark says that's not his take on it. And then Brendan says, man, you're giving a person we don't know in any facet way too much info. He doesn't need these details or confirmation from the Shaw brothers. Please stop with that. Just keep it vague and you're a friend of the team or something. Then Jay says, I do think this guy is legit, at least, especially if he's selling us his mod account. And then Brendan puts, it's the only thing I said going into this. So now he can say I'm. It's the only thing, say I'm behind it. Yeah, but he's clearly a former troll. If we start deleting stuff and something goes south, we're fucked. He's gonna be like, it's Brendan, I have proof, look at this. And then Mark tries to tell him, no. If the guy had malicious intent in any way, he'd use the fighter and the kid email responding as something to exploit the situation. Then Brendan puts, there's just zero upside using my name or Jay's. Literally zero. I can only hurt, and I don't think we need it at all. Just please don't use anyone's name or anything moving forward. There's only cons. We're dealing with someone we do not know any facet. Any facet. And I'm the only one here who will suffer if this gets out. So please, I appreciate the help, but do not use my name or Jay's or anything. And then Mark's pleading with him. And then Brendan says, yeah, we should be fine. It just worried me moving forward. If you thought that was a good idea to include my name in approval for something like this, really scares me. And then I read for several reasons. He actually sincerely wants to see you harassed less. That's what Mark said. And then Brendan puts, yeah, issue is we can only assume, and the small chance he has bad intentions, and the only one who's fucked, no one else. So please always remember, this is my career. When I hand you this stuff, no one else is. Oh my God. How dramatic can he be? No one else is affected. This is my career. When I hand you this stuff, no one else is affected. Treat it like he wants to hurt us. That's how we protect the business. That's how we protect the business. Yeah, this guy did seem legit. This is his brother. To me, at least, especially with him saying he was a mod at the start, but left when it got negative. That Reddit did start out decent. Then these bad guys turned it. And then this is more Mark trying to convince them to, you know, being pussies. Then, y'all good, you know what I mean, Schaub puts. And then that was kind of the same thing. And then Shaw puts, yeah, all good. I know you mean well. We just got to be careful with this stuff. Mark puts, absolutely. And then Shaw puts, assume the worst at all times and protect my name and business no matter what. And then Mark's like, I'll pass everything through you. And then Shaw puts, yeah, but we didn't send anything and now he knows I'm behind it with no contract signed. Everyone on this thread is too smart to assume this is okay. Jesus, calm down, buddy. My question is, can a mod ban another mod, though? I'd love to be able to ban them, but hopefully they can't ban us. Damn. And then Mark says, you have to look. Yeah, if we can delete and ban, this is Brendan saying that, that would be great. Say $1,000. We can delete post and ban members. I assume no to us banning other mods, but I think that'll go for them too. Okay, we cool with $1,000? And then Schaub's like, yeah, get it done today. And then Schaub put, what does it say, J Schaub, in the title? Maybe take that out and we're good. And then Mark said, that's the initial email thread subject line to give context initially since he was talking to Jay. Cool, I'll take that out and start it from a separate chain. And Schaub says, no, that's fine. If the title were good, send it. Cool. Hopefully he doesn't want like 5K. The guy wanted 8 grand. I skipped some of these because I have to keep out some info. But and then Schaub puts, hopefully he doesn't want like 5K. Jay Schaub says, hopefully we get this Reddit taken out totally, but this is good backup if not. And then Schaub says, yeah, this is plan B, but it's good. You got to remember, plan A is he paid Brian Callen's opener money to go pay hackers to hack the Fighter and the Kid subreddit. That was plan A. And then Mark says, counter offer 8 grand. I can put 100 on it. That's what Mark said. And then Schaub put, oh wow, he might be a troll. Jay Schaub says, got 8 grand. Mark says, I still don't think so. Brendan says, just respond, oh wow, yeah, it's not worth 8K to us. Appreciate you even reaching out. If you change your mind, let us know. And then they shit on the guy because Brendan then goes, what an idiot, though. He's not even using it. So 1K or nothing, dumb dumb. I'm super skeptical now. Then Jay goes, yeah, that was my thinking. Doesn't even use it, but wants 8K. This dumbass could have asked for 2 and probably got it. And I kind of agree with them on this, to be honest with you. The fuck? So, and then, oh crap, I got lost here now. And then, yeah, we had that. And then he puts, I don't have too much faith in my dark web team. They've been saying for months they can get it down, but I don't know. Then Jay says the only problem is how many mods are in there, and if they can then block us if we have that mod account anyways. And then Brenda says it's true though. Reddit mods can't actually delete anything. Reddit moderator tools only allow them to hide content comments, which prevents them blah 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 hiding, deleting. But better if we can just ban. So they want to get these accounts to ban people. And then he puts, but be better if we could just ban. If the other mods can't override us, we can just ban that entire user base in there and nobody would see anything. And then he's sending things, Brendan is, of what mods can do. Of course, he Googled it. And then he put, ask that guy in the response email, Mark. Say 8K we just can't afford because we're not sure this will help us 100%. Can other moderators in that subreddit block and ban us? And then Mark said, got it. And did you email him, Mark? Schaub wants answers. Jay puts, all that stuff would be awesome for us, but I want to know how many other mods are there. And if we, as a mod, hide or delete or ban someone, can any other mod just undo that? Brendan puts, my question is, can they ban or block us? Because if they can't and we can ban and shut people down, it's worth something. Although I'd be willing to bet one of those major evil accounts is prob a mod. Jay says, yeah, as long as they can't ban us or undo what we do as a mod, it's worth it. I'd assume all of them are mods, or at least more than one. And then Schaub put, yeah, I'd pay 5K for that. Jay put, can't be one guy banning people for posting positive stuff. Then Brendan says, I don't think there's that many mods on one account. And then Mark says, okay, but here's the thing, Jay. If it's mods posting and we delete the people who upvote. Brendan puts, I bet it's one doing majority of it. The content doesn't take off. We can hide content. Yeah, for sure, as long as if we do that they can't undo it as a mod. Then Brendan says, we can also post positive things and I can tell fans to go. Ew. That's sad. And then Jay says, 100% at least one of them is a mod, otherwise positive things wouldn't get blocked. Yeah, for sure. So how's that work? I'd email that guy and ask some of these questions, Mark. He was actually a moderator. Mark says, yep, we'll do. And then Jay puts, can we send some of these questions to our guys too who are working on the Reddit to get it taken down? And then he puts, this worries me. It says a mod can remove another mod. Schaub says, yes, I'll ask. Jay says, I guess if we could get this guy's mod account secretly and remove all these other guys as mods before they realize, that'd be amazing. Brendan puts, yeah, that's scary. Also, he hasn't been active for a while, so he might not be one anymore. Jay puts, but it seems to me we could get this mod account and they could just remove us as mod. Brendan says they wouldn't know, though, in time. I have no fucking clue. Damn. Then he puts, Mark emailed that guy and asked, bro, lol. He also said to confirm so he can use it. He'll send something to one of your accounts or make a post with a code word. Yes, I will. Brendan, ask these questions. 1. Couldn't a moderator just ban us? 2. Can we ban other moderators? 3. Account has been inactive, which on Reddit says you lose moderator privilege. 4. What exactly can we do with it? And what does he suggest? Okay, so this is the saddest shit I've ever seen in my life. This man had time in his life to worry about doing any of this. There's an A team and a B team, people. This is why he's going broke. Do you know how much money he spent doing this? He paid those quote unquote hackers. They did nothing. He was going to pay this guy. What is he doing? And this idiot really thinks if he got that subreddit shut down, all the problems would go away. It wouldn't just exacerbate the problem or anything. No, he thinks everything would be better. Because in Schaub's mind, it's always someone else's fault. It's never his fault. Always someone else. Someone else took the bread out of Schaub's mouth. He's selling his house now, getting sued by the leasing company from California and never even paid him. This man sits in a mansion and has an A team and B team to try to shut down mean comments on a bulletin board in 2026. Or, wait, when was this? 2022? Same thing. Ugh. This is sad. This is really, like, depressingly sad. Like, what a loser. What a douche. What an asshole. Like, they're all intricate and had text threads and they're doing research and find out this about that. And can we do this? And we gotta ban those guys. Can we ban those? If you spend any part of your life trying to ban people from something, you know what you are. You know what you are. A bundle of something. You know what you are. What a loser. Let me know. Oh, by the way, this is just the Reddit mod thing. Mark is also going to give me the DMs for, well, the lawsuit stuff against me. And there was something else he was going to give me it for. What was it? I forget, but it was dope. But, yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments.